This is an area that we were in a couple of weeks ago, and we wanted to check out Mule Ridge Trail, which is branch off the Lonesome Lake Trail. It's about a mile long, and it's a little narrower than the Lonesome Lake Trail, but it was doable, and I've seen, you can even get, I'm sure a two-wheel drive vehicle would be fine up there. Uh, it's about a mile long, and you'll see in a minute that as we get close to the end, it gets a little bit rough. So just watch this speeded up video. I was doing maybe 10 miles an hour while I was driving through this area. Even though some of the branches were brushing alongside the vehicle, they weren't leaving any marks. It was all soft stuff, green leaves and stuff like that. I came on a Monday hoping that this site would be empty because on the weekend I'm sure it's packed. There we go to the little rough spot there. I slowed down about 5 miles an hour and worked my way through it. There's a campsite off to the left, but the big view is coming up here on the right. And as I turn into the parking lot, I was trying to survey which space would be the best place to put the tent. But as you can see on the left, there was an incredible view. Now here's my campsite. I actually went on, as you went in, I looked on the right side and decided to set up my tent over there. And I have an awning over the back of the Gladiator. Yeah, a little squirrel popped by. Saw several little chipmunks and little butterflies landed on the table. He stayed there about 5 minutes and then he flew off. And then this was the next morning view from the campsite. The view on Tuesday morning was real hazy due from smoke from British Columbia. Then on Wednesday morning before I left, I took the drone out and put it up. I probably should have done more drone footage while I was up there. It's a beautiful spot. There's Mount Rainier. Again, this campsite's located north of Mount Rainier off Highway 410 on the Crystal River Ranch Road. And once you turn on the Crystal River Ranch Road, you go about maybe 3/4 of a mile, and there's a sign that says Lonesome Lake 15 miles. And about 2 miles before you get to Lonesome Lake, there's a Mule Ridge trail that you can find on Onyx Off Road. There's the mountains all looking to the north of Mount Rainier. And it's going to keep coming around, and in just a moment, you'll see my campsite from where I was flying the drone. Just absolutely gorgeous up there. But with a campsite this pretty, you can't expect to be by yourself. You see there's a camper van sitting on the other side of the road. And then actually to the right, we're at the edge of the screen, there was another off-roader there with 3 people and an ice fire. And now zoom in. By the way, I need to work on my drone skills. I still hadn't quite done a very good job of making the transitions easy, and always go in the wrong direction, it seems like. But the camera really is just spectacular on the drone. I think I'm going to scroll down in a minute, a little bit to the right here, and I'm going to look down, pushing the right direction, that is. That's the White River down there. Could be the Brown River today, but when you drive by it, it's really almost white looking with the way the rocks are and the color of the rocks in the water. A beautiful little river. And on the way out, you actually drive across it on the way back to Highway 410 and back towards Enumclaw and then Auburn. Just a gorgeous place. I think I'm coming up to the end of the video now. Yeah, that was a great experience. Hope you enjoyed the video.